In this lesson, we'll work on controlling the orientation of the helpers connected to our spline. We'll use look-at constraints to drive their orientation. Let's go ahead and get to it. We'll start with muscle A. With that selected, let's go ahead and press Ctrl V to clone it. We'll rename it from here. That's going to be muscle A underscore target. That way it's clear that, hey, this is what we need to point at. Let's go ahead and choose OK. We'll also go ahead and freeze its transforms to separate it from the path constraint. Let's go ahead and Alt-right click and choose Freeze Transform. Alright, fantastic. Now, let's go to our Modify panel, and we'll go ahead and change its display. That way it's a bit easier to select. So we'll go ahead and choose Center Marker. Those kind of tiny, we should still be able to grab it easily. No worries. I'm going to go ahead and bring this back down to Helper A, and I'll use Shift A to do that. That's our Quick Align tool. Nice. The next step is to group this object. We'll go to Group, Group. Let's go ahead and rename this. That's going to be Muscle A Target GRP. We'll click OK, and we'll go ahead and open up the group. This group is going to be path constrained. That way, when we're ready to set up our look-at constraints, our helpers will basically be perfectly oriented because they will follow these groups that are following the same spline. Alright, fantastic stuff. Let's go ahead and grab our group. We'll press Control Page down to grab its hierarchy so we can select our new helper as well. And we'll go ahead and clone it. We'll hold down Shift and drag. Sweet. Let's go ahead and choose OK. Now with the group selected, we'll press Shift A and we'll click on Helper B. Now it's time to rename these objects, and we'll repeat that process. Again, we'll go ahead and clone the group in Helper, snap this time to Muscle C, and then rename the objects. So just to kind of walk you through that step, I'll go ahead and press Control Page down. I'll go ahead and drag away, holding down Shift to create a clone, and now it's time to take this group, and we will quick align to Muscle C. Once we've done that, let's go ahead and get these objects renamed. I'll pause the video and do that on my end. Great, so as you can see, each object has now been renamed according to the helper that we have aligned the objects to. Fantastic. What we now need to do is go ahead and take our groups and link them to our global node. So after grabbing all three, we'll go ahead and grab our linking tool, and then we'll get that step done. Very easy step. And now let's go ahead and press Control Page down with our group still selected to grab their child objects. It's now time to freeze our objects. Wonderful. So their transforms are nice and clean. Let's say we go ahead and work on constraining our groups, and we'll use the same percentage that we have used for our helpers. So I'll go ahead and show you this on one of them. Let's go ahead and grab Group A. From there, we'll go ahead and grab our path constraint. Let's now choose our spline. Sweet. We'll Alt-right click to get to our animation quad menu, and we'll choose Delete Selected Animation. And now it's time to set its percentage. So this should be set to 25. Alright, let's go ahead and repeat that process for the other two groups. I'll pause the video and do that on my end. Okay, so each group should now be path constrained. Let's go ahead and test this out by moving our controls. Fantastic. So the last step to finish off this lesson is to go ahead and take the helpers within our groups. Let's go ahead and grab them, and we'll go ahead and move them out. That way we have something to target. So grab the helpers that are set to the center marker display. Go ahead and zoom in a little bit closer to grab the object. There we go. That should be all three. We'll go ahead and move them forward in the positive Y. Nice. It looks like the groups are moving, but keep in mind we're just moving these objects. The groups are actually where they are currently at, constrained to our spline. So visually, this is just letting us know that these objects are still a part of those groups. Once we have moved them forward, we can then go ahead and Alt-right click and choose Freeze Transform. Fantastic. Well, that's going to be it for this lesson. So let's say we go ahead and control the orientation of these helpers in the next.